You may have heard about Alle in the past, and it's the rewards program for Allergan products, injectables, including Botox, Juvederm, Skin Medica, and others. It recently went a change starting October 1st, 2024, and they actually changed the rules twice. So this is the latest and greatest version of the updates to this wonderful program. So the way the Alle program works is that you're going to get 200 points with each treatment session. Those points are pulled up so that you can actually use them for Skin Medica products, Juvederm products, Botox even, and other things. I'm going to focus mainly on the injectables and specifically Botox and Juvederm. So essentially you get 200 points for each treatment session. This is the interesting thing. For injectables, you need approximately 1,000 or 1,200 points. So what that translates into 5 or 6 treatments in a 12-month period. If you don't use your points up in a 12-month period, they do expire. So if you only get 400, 600 points, in other words, 2, 3, 4 treatment sessions, you're gonna not be able to qualify for Botox or Juvederm. You will qualify for Skin Medica products, which is their skincare line, but not necessarily for injectables. So if you do manage to get 6 treatments or more, which is 1,200 points, you will be in an extended awesome category known as A-list. So if you're an A-list member, points do not expire. You can also actually convert points to actual money, and you still have the points that you can build up or use every once in a while. So my concern about this program is that the average patient is not going to get more than 3-4 treatments in a year, which translates into 600 to 800 points. So in the new system, that really doesn't give you any injectables. Now, of course, you can get skincare products. The average patient would have to get 2 treatments each time I see them, and they would have to get a visit like every 4 months. In other words, 3 visits with me in a year. That gets you into 1,200 points. That gets you into the A-list category. I'll be honest, at least for my patients get approximately 4, maybe 5 treatments a year. Some only get 2 to 3. I don't have that many patients that get 6, 7, 8 treatments in a year. So I think it's because, honestly, patients with Botox, they come in every 4 months, not necessarily every 3 months. Patients do come in for filler occasionally, but they're not coming in for, let's say, 4, 5, 6 syringes of filler on a consistent basis. Remember, filler does last about a year, so this is why, in general, they're not getting quite as much filler as maybe other providers. Under the old system, you could actually exchange points for money. Now, it wasn't that much money, in my opinion. If you got 1 treatment session, 200 points, that's equivalent to about $20. What was good was that you were allowed to use the $20 for the very next session. You could pull them up if you wanted to. They did expire. However, you could be warned. My office was great at that, at telling patients, hey, your points are about to expire, and so you could actually use them. With the newer system, if you're a non-A-list member, I don't think, from what I've been reading in the fine print, you can actually turn those points into money. Whereas if you're an A-list member, hey, maybe you don't want free stuff, maybe your points aren't really going towards the services that you want, well, you can still convert those points to some type of monetary award. Also for patients, and you have to understand where the doctors, the plastic surgeons, the med spa owners are coming from, you will have to sign some sort of release where you will have to give a potential assessment fee and injection fee for your free product. So remember, if you are an A-list user or simply have enough points, you can convert those points into free product, including Juvederm injectable as well as Botox. Having said that, that product will be shipped to the injector, the med spa, the plastic surgeon of your choice. However, you have to understand that generally when I inject things, even if it's a known patient, even if I know them very well, there is risk involved. I have to pay for med mal and all these other things. So to just give it for free is not really realistic, because in case there's a complication, I do have to take care of you. In general, this would also be very difficult to apply to some med spa, injector, plastic surgeon you've never met or seen, and you have the free product shipped to them and then you want a free service. The reason why is if they don't know you, if they haven't assessed you, if they don't know your medical background or your history or where you've had injections in the past, that's a much more difficult thing. And so I think it's completely fair and reasonable to get sort of a consultation fee, assessment fee, and potentially injection fee. So as a patient, you may not fully understand this. I'm just trying to explain it from the perspective of the injector. And you may disagree, you may agree, but having said that, it's fantastic that you could get potentially free stuff, but I think realistically, patients and consumers are probably going to get heavily discounted stuff, but not necessarily free stuff. Some med spas, doctors, plastic surgeons are already not really with the Alle program. In other words, they've dropped it, or you can only use your Alle points for skincare. I don't think that that is in line with the Alle rules. So from my understanding as a provider, as a doctor, if I am in the Alle program, I have to allow patients to choose sort of what gift, what thing, what product they want. I don't think that I can restrict it to just Alle skincare. In other words, Skin Medica skincare. I could be wrong about that, but I think those are terms and conditions of the agreement between the med spas, the doctors, the plastic surgeons with Allergan. So please correct me if I'm wrong, but that also has patients sort of understanding, okay, I think that a lot of med spas doctors are either going to be with the Alle program or potentially may be not completely in any way, shape, or form with the Alle program. So, of course, these are big changes with the Alle program and in the Alle market. So I'm curious to hear what you have to say about this. I do think it has the potential to reward patients who get a lot of treatments or are consistent and get frequent treatments. However, for the average user, I'm not certain if this program is really that great for you. And the changes where at least you got some money off in the past, or you were able to pull up some points, those days may be gone, because if you don't get enough treatments, you're not going to have enough points, and then the points expire and then you can't use it for anything. So that is my concern. There are ways to combat this, or to sort of, continue to get your treatments and still get some points as well. In offices, they often have a QR code, so that means immediate gratification. You can actually, in the office, while you're getting your treatment, before or afterwards, whatever, use your smartphone, get the QR code. You have the potential of getting money off of your treatment that you just got, or a coupon or money off for future treatment. The other thing to realize is that a lot of med spas and doctors have a subscription plan, have some sort of discounted plan for multiple procedures all in one go, and sometimes you can preserve or save the amount of Botox, Juvederm for future care, and that is another way, where if you sort of pay for a higher price up ahead of time, or pay for a monthly fee, you will overall get a better overall year-on-year bang for your buck. So I hope this video helps. You can see the exact program changes here. And if you feel like it, you can also do a screenshot of this to help you fully understand the difference between not just what regular Alle can do, but if you're an A-list member. And as always, thanks so much for watching. I have a ton of other videos here on YouTube on my channel. If you have any topics that you want me to discuss, please let me know. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.